Take 5 Art Challenge. I will leave a little linked in a description box below. You can visit Leanne's channel and get a list of all the lovely ladies who participate or who decide the prompts for the Take 5 Art Challenge. The Take 5 Art Challenge for October is black floral, book pages, stamps, postage stamps, which I have right here, influential figure in history. I chose Albert Einstein, and a quote that means something to you. And I have a couple of Einstein quotes that I would like to work with. I'm altering some really big greeting cards, and I want to make cards, and I wanted to be sure that the cards that that I was making had envelopes that fit and all that good stuff. So just altering a couple of these gorgeous greeting cards. I have, I think, 2 boxes of these, and so I thought, well, they would be good candidates because I have a lot of them. The black floral that I'm choosing to work with is a paper napkin. So the first thing that I want to do is get out my Big Daddy brush. This is the brush that my daddy gave me. Not that my daddy's big. My daddy is actually kind of a petite guy, and but I call it my Big Daddy brush because it is growing. It is growing this excellent, wonderful patina. I'll show it to you. Isn't it gorgeous? Probably, I think I've had it for 2 years. I got it the year after he had his car accident, and my daddy, as some of you know, is a collector, and he's always very reluctant to let anything from his collection go, and so I felt really lucky that I was able to snag this brush, and then that's why I call it my Big Daddy brush, and I have used it. I use it every single day, you guys. It's really rocking. I love it. Okay, enough about my brush. I figured the best way that we could probably start this little project is to go ahead and get a bit of napkin on the front here, and of course I've pulled the back off these napkins, and wouldn't you know it, it had like that double back on it, and it was like, you pick it off and you finally get the napkin, that white part peeled away from your napkin, and you go, oh, finally, you get it in one piece, and then it's like, oh, darn, man, there's another one on here. So I thought that I would just put this down first. I'm not so, I'm disinclined to let things dry, so I might just slap everything down. And I also wanted a little bit of, because we're working kind of in that monochromatic color scheme, with the black floral and the book pages and that sort of thing, I thought it might be kind of cool to have just a little bit of a different color kind of peeking out here. So we're going to put down our black floral. I love these Take 5 Art Challenges because it's 5 things. And you know how much I love, like, non-cluttery kind of things. So this is like the perfect challenge for me. And for you. You got to try it. Alright, the next thing that I want to put down is I'm using a ledger from 1879. Isn't that just beautiful? And 1879 was the year that Einstein was born. So I'm just going to tear a bit of this 1879 ledger paper and kind of just put it right here. I was going to put it this way, but as you can see, there's not a lot there. And I wanted the 1879 to show. I just harvested a book about German Americans, and wouldn't you know it, there was a photo of Einstein in there. And when this challenge came up, one of my favorite quotes is by Einstein, and it says there are two ways to approach life. You approach it as if nothing is a miracle, or as if everything is a miracle. And I love that quote. But I thought it might be a wee long to try and do this project, so I chose a couple more quotes to work with. All right, so we've got our black floral down, we've got our book page down, stamps, and I am like the luckiest person on the planet because my art angel just last week sent me these beautiful vintage stamps, so I'm super excited about cracking into these. I am using these for color, you know, in this little monochromatic thing we got going on here. Let's see, this says Washington, and Einstein worked in the patent office in Washington, so I think I'm kind of just flipping through here to see what else we got. I don't know who that is. And this another Washington. I want to go with the red. And I know that also says Mount Vernon there, but I think it's just enough red. And oh my goodness, there's another red that I could kind of put down here in this corner. I think I want to go ahead and we'll get the postage stamp down here. This looks like a 1932 2-cent postage stamp. And there we go. I think what I want to do here is tear this. Don't want to tear too much because Einstein is at the blackboard here, which I just think it's super cool. And his hand is right there, so got to be kind of careful about tearing that off as well. But I love tearing things. I think it just gives everything such a nice dimension, but I'm totally scared to tear any more of that. Okay, let's get an ink pad here. I love these tiny little ink pads. Okay, I've got to remember I got to get that quote on here, so I think we'll put the quote. We can do a couple things. I can put the quote at the bottom of this, or I can put the quote on the inside, and I might do that because the inside of the envelope has a Christmas sentiment, and I kind of wanted to cover that up. There we go. That looks cool. All right. I think I will do that. I think I will put these stamps right here in the corner. Oh, golly. That was a whole, like, slew of them. Gosh, isn't that so pretty? I like the red with the black. One of my favorite color combinations is red and black. It's also my high school colors, red and black. And band I used to play with. That's what we dressed in. We dressed in red and black. All right, you guys, I've got the front cover of my Einstein, my Take 5 Art Challenge done. The next thing that I have to do is do the quote. I'm going to step away and dry this, and then we'll work on the quote. I'll be right back. Okay, friends, this is the way that that my Einstein Take 5 Art Challenge turned out. I really think I like the way that the kind of the off-white here sort of kind of offsets the black and white elements here, and I think that splash of red is just lots and lots of fun. I need to alter this quote, and the way that I'm going to do that, I'm going to use this tiny little chip of napkin that I had, and we are going to, hold on a second, I gotta try this brush out. Okay. We are going to I'm running out of Mod Podge. And I'm really getting addicted to the real thing. Should have never started using the real thing. Now I want it all the time. All right. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take that 1879 ledger paper, and I'm just going to write the quote on the bottom of this ledger paper and flip it over. Okay, so there's this tiny bit of pencil writing right here, so I'm thinking that I've got about that much space to work with. The quote that I'm choosing says, "I have no special talent, I am only passionately curious," and I think I'm going to print that. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. Okay. Now, I'm going to tear this out. This ledger paper, to be 1879, is amazingly, it's just an amazing shape. I'm so lucky to have it. Okay, and I've still got a whole sheet of that to work with. I'll put this down. This quote resonates with me because that's it for me. I am passionately curious about everything. And I think that as I get a little bit older, that is the thing that keeps me so engaged, because I am. I don't think I really have any special talent, but I am curious about everything. And it kind of gives me, a really, that natural curiosity spurs me on through the day. And I am one of those people who I'm never, ever bored. There's always something going on in my head that keeps me entertained. I hope you guys enjoyed this little Take 5 Art video and try this yourself. The ladies always come up with something really, really fun to play with. 5 little ingredients. Make yourself a little Take 5 project today. Thanks guys so much, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.